I've been riding this bike for about a year and it's time to change the brake pads. The hardest part for me was deciding whether I wanted to go with organic brake pads, which I've been running on this, or try metallic. Organic brakes, they are a little bit less expensive and they have a lot more initial bite. In general, they tend to be a little bit quieter, but they also wear out a lot quicker. And they don't do so well when they get hot doing a lot of downhill stuff, and if they get wet, you can really lose your braking power. So I've decided to go with some sintered brake pads this time as an experiment, since I haven't tried these before. They don't fade as much when you're doing a lot of downhill, where the organic ones might get kind of hot and start fading a little bit more. Also, they do a lot better and maintain a lot of their power when they get wet. The first step is to remove the rear wheel. Now that the rear wheel is off, I'm going to use my Allen wrench to get this bolt out, and there's a little pin on the other side that I'll have to grab as well. Now I'm going to slide the old brake pads out. Oof, those are not looking so hot. Oof, yeah, they are gone.
Metal on metal.
That is very naughty. Very naughty. I should have changed these a while ago, and I knew it by the state of my rotor. Here are my new brakes. Comes with a new bolt, a new pin, the little spring that keeps my two brake pads apart. As brake pads wear, these pistons start to get closer and closer and closer so that your brakes can still be in contact with your disc brake. So I'm going to have to push those apart to create more room to get the new brakes in. So you don't ever want to touch the actual brake pads themselves and get dirt and oil and things on them. I'm going to go ahead and slide these into the brake now. Now I got to put the bolt and the pin back in. One thing that I've learned about bikes is the smaller the bolt is, the less you need to crank down on it really tight. You want things snug, but you don't want to be wrenching on them really hard. These are delicate little parts. Alright, so my bolt is in, and now I'm going to slide the pin back on there. Now I'm ready to put my back wheel on again. Put the chain back on the smallest gear. Try to line up the disc. So the brakes are going to rub a little bit at first on my ride, but the more I ride, it'll kind of help push them back out. Now you just do the same thing on the front end. We're in Fruita Colorado right now, and it was hot, like bake a potato in the windshield hot kind of day. So it's cooled off now that the sun is going down, and we're just gonna ride out the daylight. We're here with my friends Garrett and Lindsay, and this is my husband Steve. And these guys have only been riding a few months, but they're super fun to ride with because they're super bold, super gutsy, and it's always great when I get a chance to hit the trail with another lady gal, another Dusty Betty. Oof, I'm gonna be fighting those brakes. Whew. My brakes are totally dragging.